Hello, everybody. It is me again. And if you're wondering why I'm really tired looking, it's because I am. I got up 3 times last night because I wasn't comfortable, so I kept switching from the chair to the bed, and so I'll talk about what happened as far as my doctor's appointment today, but that's why I look like this and sad and tired. Well, not sad anyway. So let me get through the Huntington stuff. There's not a whole lot of stuff to catch you up on, so that's good. Yes, okay. So I walked into the open car door. That really hurt. I've been telling you guys, there's more bonkings happening. I walked into the closet door with my hip. Again, that space on the side of my bed is not big enough, and so I've done a lot of bonking. But again, I know we're just counting down the days till we move into the property. I'll have a lot less, hopefully, stories of how I'm hurting myself on things in the house. Okay. Oh yes. And almost fell backwards down the stairs because I've been going up in them kind of faster and that, so thankfully I didn't, but just one of those, oh my gosh, that could have been terrible because I've never ever fallen down the stairs backwards yet, so I know, yes, it's just a matter of time. Hopefully not, though, because, again, we have no stairs in the house when we move in. Okay, yes, and this stupid catheter, I am, done with it. It has opened up the bag that I have for overnight. I wear a lot. I have 2 of them, and I switched them out. And this one of them, the tip from the cord that keeps disconnecting. So, of course, it seems like I peed my bed when I wake up and realize it had come undone again. So I have a towel in my hang out over my bed that I use. I take the sheets, throw everything in the wash, and this usually happens very late at night or early in the morning. So that obviously did not help me with sleeping. So I have duct tape on that, and then my other one that was better now opened up again, so I have duct tape on the other one in a different place. So it's less than a week until I finally get to go have my Botox injections and get rid of this stupid catheter. Yes, but I'm glad for duct tape and how the many ways it helps. Okay, yes. Oh, awesome. So because I'm having all this pee stuff happening, and I saw a wet spot on my bed the other day, and I'm like, oh, it looked like it was in my shorts, and I'm like, what did I do? So I'm checking the catheter, nothing's leaking, I'm checking to make sure I didn't pee my pants, because sometimes that happens with the bladder spasms. I'm like, where did that come from? Then I realized when I take a shower, I have one strap that I use just in the shower that can get wet. So I was washing and the other 2 straps, and I had on the shower one and got out of the shower, and it gets really soaked with water sometimes. So I had sat down on my bed while the strap was still wet, and it soaked through my shorts, and that's how it ended up. So it was just water, but I was like, oh my gosh, because of all the things that it could possibly be. So I was relieved it was just water. Okay. All right, now that's good. We're done. And before I forget to tell you guys the worship song, Here's My Heart, Lord, has been going on in my head. I've been singing it, and I think I just had it on in the car, so we're going to do that song. And so, oh yes, so I went to the doctor today because I know I posted on Facebook, but the insomnia is back again. Like the last 2 months, even the CBD oil and vaping wasn't working, even with the medicine, the Requip and amitriptyline that I've been on for years. So I was like, what? It was really sad because, it's been a long time since I've had that bad insomnia again. So I went to the doctor today, and she increased. Because the one thing I discovered helped me get a lot closer to that sleepiness was taking more Requip. I would have 2 milligram dose, and she gives me a little 0.5 milligrams pills in case I need more. So I took 3 milligrams the last 2 nights, and then added a 0.5 milligram, and that worked pretty well. And I did 4 milligrams if it were, not a good night of sleep. And so that medicine definitely gets me like so tired. But still, last night it was like until 3 o'clock that I fell asleep. She did increase my dose of the Requip, but also the amitriptyline. She said I can take more of that, and amitriptyline worked for years just on its own. So I'm hopeful that and the Requip will help with my insomnia. And I'm going to a sleep clinic. I don't know, insomnia clinic. I think I did mention that to you guys. They'll be doing cognitive therapy and sleep training and that kind of thing. So I think hopefully, and with your prayers, all of that stuff coming together will help me get back to real sleep again. So, okay. Now, hold on. There was something else. Oh, yes. But I noticed after the same time I was having the bladder spasms, I was getting like really bad pain in my bowels and like pressure on my rectum when I was like didn't even have to poop. So I found out that could be that I have impacted stool from when I was on the narcotics, even though I was taking X-Lax to help me, because I hate that feeling of being stopped up. So even though I've been eating Kashi, the cereal, I have lots of fiber in it, and I have been having bowel movements, but I think for whatever reason, she said we're going to check that. So I had an x-ray today, and so I'll let you guys know what the results of that were. But it's like when it rains, it pours, because I lived almost my whole life, really healthy, except occasional UTI. So it's just taking some getting used to, But also I have such amazing prayer people who are praying with me through all these health things. So, yes, okay, let's get to the devotional. I must wet my whistle. Okay, and this one is really good. I think all of the ones from her, Amy Carmichael, are awesome. Okay. If only there were mountains. Teach me to number my days aright, that I may gain a heart of wisdom. Satisfy me in the morning with your unfailing love, Lord, that I may sing for joy and be glad all my days. Psalm 90:12. If you would live in victory over the circumstances, great and small, that come to you each day, and if you want God's life and power to well up from the depths of your being, then you must refuse to be dominated by the seen and felt. You say, I could climb mountains if God asked me to. That would be a joy. But here I stand on this dreary seashore of my life, looking over this dreary backwash bay and the drearier shoreline, and beyond that, inland, no mountains, nothing invigorating or inspiring, nothing hard enough to inspire anyone. The whole of my life is like that these days, not hard, just dull. I would have chosen challenging over dull, a challenge that would make me want to achieve it at any cost. It's this useless feeling that's so devastating. God says, have you looked up? Up, I see nothing but a mass of clouds overhead. That's all. And nothing beyond those clouds? Look again. Don't you see the hints of light beyond them? Aren't the clouds themselves a marvel of controlled power? Reminders of the pillars of cloud and fire? I must confess, my spiritual wisdom has failed. That what with waiting so long upon my God. So long, you need to grow in patience. For after you have done the will of God, you must learn to wait to receive the full extent of his promise. It is written, as for me, when I am poor and feeling heavy, and your help, O God, will lift me up. I wait patiently, trusting that you will lift me up. And it is also written, I will abide in patience and will praise you more and more. So I ask, have you tried to face your life, those dull, dreary days, with the lifting power of praise? You must look steadfastly through the visible, until the invisible opens up to you. Our Father, so often we get weighed down under the demands of our own life. Sometimes we see little purpose in the endless repetition of little duties. Jobs done today that need doing again tomorrow. What is it in the daily work you have given us to do that is of eternal value to you? Lift our sights, Lord. Let us see today and each duty in this day as you see it. All right, you guys, you're all caught up, and I pray that you guys are having great weeks. And I will talk tomorrow for Fun Friday. I will talk when I have more to say.